well, this looks makeshift but imposing nonetheless. Let's go to the Shadow Pocket. Let's close it this time for XP. Now let's see what... Okay. These Gatormen aren't doing enough damage to each other for it to seem like a real fight. Either they're just sparring, or this is how Gatormen arguments work. Either way, they aren't paying any attention to you. Should we sneak past them, or should we just fight them? Let's sneak first. Yes, very sneaky. How far are we gonna sneak? Okay. Oh, I need more stench armor for that. Like this. Do we have enough now? No. Doesn't show our current stench armor. No, not the map. The inventory. I think... Oh, that's already 2 stench armor. That's 2 stench armor, so 4 we got additionally. I don't think there is anything we can do in addition to that for stench armor, right? Oh boy. Well, that's okay. Let's get the comfy Eldritch Fedora back and... Right, we had that. Let's go with... Yeah, with the stylish sunglasses then. Much better. And this time we're gonna fight them. These Gatormen are... Okay, we read that before. You carefully sneak up behind the Gatormen, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And then you step on a screaming eel, one of the more aptly named forms of wildlife endemic to this area. Human trespasser, sound alarm! Hey, hey, alarm, kill human! A couple other Gatormen rush out, not wanting to miss the chance to kill a human. Great. Hey, leave my turtle alone, please. Hey, this guy's armored? Ah, and now his armor is broken, okay. Mind melt. Okay, yeah. Which one is the most dangerous? You're gonna do 18 to me and reduce my AP by 1. Entire party for 8 physical. You're gonna scream, increasing all of the allies' stats by 1 and decreasing my party stats by the same amount. And you are going to hit Turt again. Alright. Let's do that again and raise our mysticality even further. Sure, that's honestly a very good way to buff ourselves up when our weapon is mysticality based. And can't quite take him out, but that's okay. Now we're doing 38. So no debuffing for you, my friend. There we go. Right. You are gonna zap. And you're gonna punch. Whew. Yeah, that did quite a bit. And this was also good. Now, how do we do that now? You are gonna attack me, and that's gonna spell disaster. And you are gonna whip the entire party and do 8 physical, which isn't enough to take me... No, that should be enough to take me out. Entire party for 8 physical armor? Physical damage? That looks like it would take... It doesn't look like it's gonna take me out, though. You know what, we can only take out 1 at a time anyway, so let's quickly just heal myself just to make sure. I'm gonna whisk you away then. There we go. You can sap him. There we go. Punch. And some tentacle whips. some stench damage, and I'm just gonna whisk you. Goodbye then. Wonderful stuff, you won! Who said a frontal assault on an enemy fortress was a bad strategy? Sun Tzu shows what he knows. 19 XP, 105 meat, a Gatorman skin pants, not to be confused with Gatorman skin pants, not to be confused with Gatorman skin pants. These are pants made of skin and worn by a Gatorman. You're not sure what kind of skin they're made of. +1 muscle, +2 physical armor, and Gator Punch, a potion. They drink it, but that doesn't mean they like it. Increase the damage of your melee weapon attacks by 5. Okay. Sounds decent. Now we can get there, but we can't get there. Maybe that's just another way in or something. Oh yeah, that's a lot of Gatormen in here. That's... okay, more fighting to be done. A forge, presumably for hammering on terrible Gator metals. And in here, we have a big rusty chemical barrel. Let's investigate first. The barrel says chloroform, and so does the smell leaking out of it. Woof. Let's dump it out. I see what you're going for, and sure, filling the place with chloroform fumes could knock out all of the guards, but it would also knock you out, and the water you're standing in is almost knee-deep. You can double check your to-do list if you want, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drown scheduled on it. Oh, yeah. That is true. Can we do it if we have the gas mask? Does it protect against chloroform? Investigate. Yes, there we are. Dump it out. You dump over the barrel of chloroform and sort of flap your arms to wave the fumes out into the hall. After a second, you hear a Gatorman yell, "Smell funny! And then several loud splashes. 40 XP. Nice. Are you okay? I'm gonna carry you outside if you need to. This shoebox is waterlogged, a real surfeit of nouns. Shoebox, waterlogged? I don't know what a surfeit is. Sorry. See if there are any shoes in it. There are big ones. The box disintegrates. Wide loafers. This is either a pair of shoes for 2 people or 2 pairs of shoes for people who only like to wear 1 shoe, but on both feet at once. Okay. You know what we do here in this household. Ah, it's the crab walk. Hello, gators. That doesn't look comfortable, but that's fine. They should be used to the swamp. Ooh, what's this? We have some books. Do you think the Gatormen's taste in books is as bad as everything else about them? Let's investigate. Keeping the rust off your iron fist. Don't eat your henchmen. Tips for new rulers. Spot welding, a guide for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, these are all pretty much what you'd expect. Except, well, here's one that seems interesting. Bones and how to crack them. A treatise on bone pain and how to maximize it in your victims. Grants a combat skill, crack knuckles. Increase your mysticality by 3. Sounds good. Let's read that. You skim through most of the really nasty parts, but you do learn a few tricks, a few things about knuckles that you're able to apply in non-torture contexts. Crack knuckles. Finger flexibility is the key to nuanced spellcasting. There is a slightly more challenging chapter that delves deeper into knuckle physics. If you do, cracking your knuckles will increase your mysticality by an additional 2. But doesn't our mind melt just give us 5? Was it 5 or 3? I don't know. I think we don't need to spend 100 XP on that right now. We'll do that later, because... Okay, it does by 3, but it also does damage, so... I think I'm gonna keep using Mind Melt instead, as a way to buff ourselves up. I'll do that later, though. This hole leads down into a massive underground chamber. Let's climb down, then. It's too long of a drop for how scared you are of drops. That's fair, honestly. You found it, the least comfortable chair in the world. It sure looks like it. This is the real seat of power. Let's flush it. Hooray, 60 XP. And with that, Limburger Limberness. Let's get this skill then. Yes. Now only entire green hand is left and we'll have that in no time. Just like a battle and one more flush of a toilet. Yeah, no climbing down here, no. Maybe we'll have to find something to use to climb down. Maybe a rope or something. No more hammering to be done. Oh, sleeping like a baby. Oh, let's talk to him later. Let's explore first. What's this? This must be the Gatorman's dinner bell. Better to just let sleeping Gatorman lie. Yes, we probably could distract some of them if we chose to fight instead of chloroform them. It's a nasty pipe sticking out of the wall. It probably leads to the outside, but you'd rather fight a whole horde of Gatormen than to crawl through that thing, because it smells terrible. Even if Gatormen bother to cook their meals, they probably don't cook them in an electric stove standing in 18 inches of water. Probably not. This is a kitchen, only in the sense that it's a place where food is prepared. The remains of an awful, awful meal. There's nothing of value on the shelves. Probably not even by Gatorman standards. Let's see what's inside one of those fridges. You know, the ones hanging on big rusty chains. The chain wasn't attached very well, and the whole thing comes loose. Refrigerator on the chain. Well, I think we can climb down with a refrigerator on the chain. I think that seems reasonable. I was not in the middle one, that was in the one back here, wasn't it? Yes. Climb down. Hey, can I use the refrigerator on a chain on that hook, maybe? Please? Neither the... Okay. Can't I just hang it off the hook there? Please? Ah, shame. Oh, it's... Okay, those hooks are just decoration, I guess. Because they're everywhere. It's Charles, he's in a cage. It's a cage with Charles in it. Let's talk to him. Charles! Shh, they'll hear you. Don't worry about it. I already took care of the guards. Wait, why are you still conscious? Oh, so that was chloroform I smelled. I guess after years of working with paint thinner and so on, I'm pretty much immune. Huh. You're the adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock? Only with an appropriately shaped key. You'll have to get it off their leader then. I think his room's down the other end of the hall. Okay, I'll be right back. Come on. Can we climb it down? Come on. Where do you store your keys? You're not sure if it was the chloroform or the vigorous workout that caused this gator to pass out. Oh! A regular length of rusty chain. Now maybe that will allow us to climb. Yes, attach the chain you found. Now climb down. Property private something? Whoop. Are you raining something down? Huh? Where did he go? You don't know what this object is, but... Oh, wait. It's got blood all over it. It's an altar. Is there something back there? No? Ooh, a weird pedestal. Let's touch it. Oh. Opening a portal then. Not to the El Vibrato though. Let's touch it. Okay, that opens that portal. Do you have anything? Whatever this is, it's extremely broken. Let's try to fix it. All of these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense. They must have gotten knocked out of alignment. Yeah, let's realign them. You move the blocks around relative to each other until they start moving in a more satisfying pattern. Assuming you're a person who thinks a smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than a juddery, spark-spewing chaos. Surely everybody is that kind of person. This has to be right. Yep. Oh yeah, that's much more satisfying. It's less broken now. We can use it. Okay, let's use it. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Good grief, you wouldn't have fixed it if you'd known it was gonna be so ungrateful. You got a perk, cigarette power. You've been blasted with a bunch of ancient lasers, and it has awakened the ancient laser power concealed in the mitochondria of your cells. You can use 3 additional combat items per round. Sheesh. Well, that was worth it then. Now let's activate this weird pedestal and jump into the portal. I warning, I killing you, or whatever. Oh wow. Is this some kind of ancient temple guarding guardian or something? It's shooting out a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you can probably assume you don't want touching you. Okay, we can avoid the beam with Moxie. We can destroy the guardian thing by fighting it, or we can deal with it later. I think I'm just gonna avoid it with Moxie by being just really, really cool. Yeah, look at me like that. Being really cool like that. Oh. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Well done, my friend. Well done. Oh! Well, wow, geez. That thing really did a number on this guy. Let's fish first. Sure. Let's find what this guy had eaten. Hematic ichor. Waste not gator blood. Waste not gator blood, want not gator blood. Okay. Let's search the bottle then. You poke around in the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches in your hand as you pick it up. You got an item, cursed key. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. You look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it, and it looks like it could squash you in an instant. Best go back and unlock Charles. You make your way quickly back up to the room where he was being held. I was gonna fight the thing that sapped me this time around. Okay, let's unlock the cage. You found the key? I think so. It's kind of weird though. Yeah, I don't like the looks of that at all. I'd bet dollars to donuts that's the artifact we're looking for. It couldn't possibly be the key to this random Gatorman cage. In the middle of nowhere then, could it? Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess. Okay, here goes, let's unlock the cage. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes, as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb. Thanks, Jay. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried. Don't mention it, Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump. With no further cause to stick around, apart from any unfinished side quests you might have, but you can always come back for them later. You escort Charles back to town. Alright, let's go. Yeah, just accidentally stumbling into the main quest while doing a side quest, and not the other way around. I thought that, you know, that Big Mouth, Bass and Sons was gonna be more important, but okay, I guess not. I will go there in a bit though. I'll uncurse the item first though, I think. Yeah. Alright. Jay, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much. Oh, it wasn't nothing, but you know. Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed. This key seems like it has the power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it? Well, I'm not gonna drag you into the machine and force you to do it, but yes. I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right? Yes. Great, so go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry. Alright. Messages, okay. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a message from Rufus at SIT. Let's call him back. The number you have dialed is not in service. Please hang up and... Rufus? Oh, it's you, Jay. Sorry about the subterfuge. I had to tap into the university line to get a phone down here, and that isn't strictly speaking legal. Anyway, I think I figured out the next step in building my quantum telecommunications device. Can you come to my lab as soon as possible? Okay, see you soon. Sure thing. You have something to say? Wait, something new? Perks? Oh right, just the cigarette power. And we have 66 XP, so not enough for that skill. Let's speak to him. Thanks again for the rescue, Jay. I'd have been corned beef hash with a side of eggs if you hadn't showed up. Oh, it was nothing, Charles. I basically just followed your wrenches. Here's your wrenches back, by the way. Nice. Knew these babies would come in handy for something someday. Don't you use them for, like, wrenching? Well, the 7/8, yes. The 255, 256, not so much. Gotcha. What's up, Charles? Got something you might find handy. I finally found the time to check out this door behind me, and it turns out there was an old bricked up passageway back there. It leads right to Jay's place. Well, that's pretty convenient. Thanks, Charles. Hey, don't mention it, kiddo. Let's leave without mentioning it. Alright, let's head there. Do we have anything to give to them? Let's talk to Fancy Dan. No. Oh, but we got a lot of meat from that. That's good to have. Yes, you all having a blast? That's good. I read that. Grapes under here, yes. Alright. I think we should curse that thing then. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick though. This game is very talky and I'm, you know. Alright then. Into the uncursing machine we go. Oh, we could uncurse the fishing rod. Right, of course we could. Let's uncurse the fishing rod first. The machine winds up, whirring and humming at odd intervals, casting about for some elusive frequency. This continues for some time, and you begin having difficulty breathing. Just as you fear you might pass out, the incessant cycling. Oh, just as you fear you might pass out, comma, the incessant cycling suddenly stops with a pop. The curse has been removed, and you can breathe once again. The accursed fishing rod, okay. Stripped of all eldritch magic and mysteric, the once cursed fishing rod is now perfectly banal. Actually, it looks pretty lousy, which doesn't matter much because the line was dismissed along with the curse. Oh, so now we can't fish with it anymore? That's a shame. Deals your muscle +2 in physical damage. The fishing rod's curse now swims in the very depths of the machine, daring any astral fisherman about to come down and get it. Okay, let's go fishing. Ooh. Okay, where are we? We're a hook. Choose me. Okay. Can we just fish up a regular old fish? Is this the fish? Hear her song. Nobody sees and nobody woos. Poor old invisible glub glubby-faloo. But you could make this loo, sir, a winner if you'll rebirth me upstairs as somebody's dinner. Not this one. I don't know which one exactly I want. I mean, that sounds like a... like... Lucifer, you know, Lucifer. Could this be the one? Let's hear the song. Nobody asks a trout as sweet as saucy Mr. Calvin Meat. I like to kiss the other trout on the trails or thereabouts. But I'll tell you my most base desire to be fished and thrown into the fryer. Not this one. What do you have to say? I make mischief, I'm a wretched soul. Chaos is fish sticker's only goal. Well, almost only. See, I'm very lonely. And to you I won't lie. Tonight I'd like to die by a hook and then be cooked. Okay, so I assume we have to fish up the cursed one? Anything else back here? Keep out? Can we... No, we can't hook that off the door. Okay. I assume we got this cursed by fishing up Glubglubsifer Lou? Glubglubbifer Lou? Yeah, let's choose you. Your mind tingles. The fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today. And you get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Wait, who is he? You just know deep in your guts that this curse is a man. Not in the way that sailors talk about their ships using female pronouns. This isn't a male curse. This curse is a man. Weird. Can I just project again? Yeah, let's fish up some more. So you want Glubglubsifer Lou again? Okay, it's the same. What if I fish up someone else? What if I fish up you? Choose fisher sticks. Your mind tingles. The fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today. And you get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Let's think on this. Okay, so are we just feeding all sorts of fish to some demonic entity, going by he, him pronouns? You know what? I think it's time to uncurse the cursed key then. The key jumps up the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keening. That's the sound keys make against the metal. The lights in the store whine, flicker, and then cut out completely. Dang it, let's wait it out. Only when the power is out does the key calm down. Give up the most odious parts of itself to the machine and drop back down on your lap. Light returns to the store. Fixed it. We had a spare light bulb under the cat. We've got the uncursed key. Putting that terrible key on a chain has rendered it decorative. Plus 30% item drops. The key's curse lingers on the machine. It itself, an arcane lock to be solved only by the projection of consciousness. Let's do it.